And we start things out over at Shields Field as Bishop Dwenger hosts undefeated East Noble for the sectional championship. It's the SAC champion Saints and the NE8 champion Knights in our signature matchup. Bishop Dwenger student section fired up to watch their Saints at home. East Noble on offense first as Riley Biddle looks to pass before Houston Ellinger flies in, strips the ball, and the Saints recover. That leads to a Dwenger field goal to give them the first lead of the night. Saints offense back out there now as Henry Jordan fakes the handoff and fires over the middle to Beckham Russell, who makes the grab and moves the sticks on a 22-yard gain. Very next play, they give to A.J. Shefferly, and he finds a wide open lane to run, gets by Biddle, and waltzes into the end zone for 6 on a 16-yard gallop. Dwenger looking for more here as Jordan lofts one up to the sideline, and Alex Scott climbs the ladder and gets the interception, while the Knights unable to capitalize. Saints driving once more as Shefferly gets the rock again, and he cruises right across the goal line for the touchdown as Dwenger takes down undefeated East Noble 32-0 to win the sectional championship.
Over at Carroll High School, it's a battle between the Bruins and the Chargers in a 6A sectional championship as both teams are looking to advance to regionals. A student section ready for some action as the two teams take the field. Early on in the game, Chargers with the ball. Gabe Freisinger looking to pass, but Cornelius Jackson swats it down and the ball wobbles loose, and he grabs the interception. Bruins get it back, and David Callison fires away to Jaquarian Guilford, who fights for a first down. Northrop just barely misses the end zone here. No score and possession back to the Chargers. Freisinger here hangs onto the rock, then launches a rocket to Harrison Scheel, diving to move the chains, and that drive leads to 2 separate touchdowns as the Chargers are up 14-0. But Callison answers right back as here's going to send a deep ball to Maddox Wheel, and it takes it all the way to the house for 6, but in the end, it's the Chargers who come out on top 42-23 and advance to regionals.
And fans packing into the stands to watch Adams Central battle Eastside. Flying Jets with a big lead in the second half as Joey Everett spins out of a tackle, and he's off to the races. He has one man to beat and takes it all the way to pay dirt for AC. Blazers trying to get some points on the board now as Jacob Richmond avoids the rush and hits the outside. He takes some contact here and keeps his feet moving for a first down. That leads to this rollout toss from Richmond downfield to Jake Worsler, who makes the grab for the east side touchdown. Flying Jets ready to score again now as Thomas Laughlin barrels across the goal line for 6 more as AC wins the sectional title 53-32.
Over at Northside, the crowd fired up for some sectional championship action against Concord. Second quarter quarterback Jamarcus Martin takes his time and delivers a strike to Malik Moore to move the chains. Moments later, Martin calls his own number, breaks through the defense, and tumbles forward for a big Legends first down. Under a minute to go now. Martin to Jannard Moore, and he gets his feet moving, charging downfield just yards shy of the end zone. They'll get the field goal, but Concord makes those final seconds counts, a little hot potato action, and they keep the play alive to find the end zone right before the half as Concord goes on to win it in advance 34-29, the final.
And at South Adams, the Starfires clashing with Hagerstown for the sectional title. South Adams up 7-0 in the first as Titus Lehman unloads a bomb deep downfield for Derek McCain, who hauls it in on a big pickup for the Starfires. That leads to this Lehman dump off to West Somerset, who sheds a tackle, cuts it to the right, beats a defender, and hits the sideline. He sizes up and jukes another defender, stays on his feet, hits another juke, and takes it into the end zone on an absolutely wild play. South Adams not done yet as Lehman drops back and finds Will Patterson, and Patterson does the rest. He blows by the defense and takes it in for another touchdown. Lehman tosses for 369 yards and 6 touchdowns as the Starfires win it 42-14.